please introduce yourself and your institution.
Dr. David Horsager, I'm the CEO of Trust Edge Leadership Institute. Our mission is developing trusted leaders and organizations around the world. We research trust, we train and develop that through organizations. I speak this and we do advisory and executive coaching on this work. Fundamentally, I believe a lack of trust is the biggest cost in a company. Going back to my graduate work, I believe trust is the real issue, and so I don't think people have a leadership issue. The reason they follow a leader now is trust. They don't have a sales issue. The reason people buy has something to do with trust. They don't have innovation goes up only when people trust each other and will share ideas. Learning in a classroom only goes up when I increase trust in the content or the teacher or the safety or trust of the room. So when we deal with trust, we can see big things solved. Increase of sales, gain of market share, dropping of suicide rates on Navy ships. I mean, big things. And so we work with everything from presidents of countries to presidents of companies and pro sports teams, but we only work to increase trust. So that I have the framework that came out of the research of how trust is built. That gives a common language. And so we train that, we equip people with that so they can drive it through their organization.
You showed the 8 pillars of trust. Yep. What is most improved to your part among the 8 pillars?
In the research, they came out as relatively co-equal. Like they all were important in the way we defined gaining something we call the trust edge, this competitive advantage. But of course, in different spaces, they might be more like with my nanny or babysitter of my kids, I might want them to have high compassion, but the airline pilot, I don't know how caring they are, but they better have high competency, right? So they're all important. But for different roles, you might have some that are higher than others for sure. As far as, I really like consistency because if you don't do it consistently, you will not be trusted. If you're clear sometimes but not clear at times, it's ambiguous. If you're compassionate with people that look like you but not with other compassionate people, that's inconsistent. You're not really a caring person. It's if you have high character only when people are watching, that's not really high character. So consistency of everything is really the foundation of the 8 pillars of trust.
How to maintain consistency to regular people?
Well, it depends on the specific thing. You have to ask how until you will do it today or tomorrow. Many people stop too early, like, we want to have a nicer culture. Okay, let's be kind. No one's going to do anything. How do I be kind? I'll appreciate people. I still don't trust you. How are you going to appreciate people? I'm going to write notes. I still don't trust you. How are you going to write notes? Until someone says, I'm going to write a note every day at 9 a.m. because I have an alarm set, then I might trust you. Like how, until there's a way to do it. I have a final who, that's me, when, that's 9 a.m., and where, at my desk. How, until I will actually do it. And it seems simple, but people don't get it until they've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it, So how. 42 tools that we use. So ODC, that's a whole nother teaching. MRA, the way we show appreciation, the SPA method, 6 E's for motivation, those are all in the book, in the books, the Trust Matters More Than Ever or Trust Edge. And these are the things that we can give you courses on, we can train you on, or we can certify your people at a very inexpensively to train this throughout your organization to build your company on trust.
Any last word, a third of our M&A source community?
I'd leave you with one quote, since I brought up consistency, and I love all this work, but maybe it would be, it is the little things done consistently that make the biggest difference. Not big things, little things done consistently. Little things over and over. If I want someone that will do them consistently. Those are the winners and those that are trusted.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, David.
Thank you.